This week in...
Is you know this episode 50?
This is episode 50?
Episode 50.
Episode 50?
Episode 50, yes.
Aw, bruh.
It's our, what you call it? 50?
1 year?
It's not a century. Was it half a century?
Oh, yeah, half a century.
But I thought it was called something else, but...
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay. It's our Curtis Jackson.
This week in music trivia.
Okay. And then we both have some music songs today.
Right. Okay. So you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay. You've been waiting so long. I'm here to answer your call.
Oh.
I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all. I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I want to do with you. I know them other guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do.
Oh.
They heard I was good. They want to see if it's true. They know you're the one I want to give it to. I can see you want me too. Now it's me and you.
It's Sierra. Is it Sierra?
No.
Oh, hold on. Do it. Hold on. Do it again.
You've been waiting so long.
Oh. Cassie, me and you?
Yes. This just said, now it's me and you. I was like, damn it, she probably gonna get it now.
Because I picked up some of it. Okay.
I've been waiting so long.
And you cannot stand Cassie.
Now, I won't lie. Her mixtape, what was it, like Rockabye Baby or something like that?
See, that's
that
my
whole jam.
I love Cassie back then. He was like, she's a one-hit wonder.
Was that too far off?
She's still around. And
Diddy.
Other facets, but she's still here.
Hey, well, get your socialite on.
All right, are you ready for this?
Oh, Lord. Good God. Help me, y'all, please.
Y'all
don't be talking shit in the comments either.
I definitely didn't do a movie this time because I was like, that's about it.
Yeah, you had to start quoting Lifetime movies.
The next one was Color Purple, and I set up in the jail. I'm like, you gonna get that? I hope you already got that right.
Yes, I would have got Color Purple.
Okay, but you turned around and asked my name, and in an instant, my attitude changed. Swept me off my feet. You were so sweet, full of comedy. You amused me. Gave you my number. Next day, you called, asking if you could see me. So I said, all right, and you stopped on by. It gave me butterflies. 30 minutes. I like to say 30 minutes knock at you.
Then that nigga showed up quick.
I'm glad to see you, but I keep my cool. Oh shit, my phone. I keep my cool. From day one I fell in love with you, but now I ask myself, who are you?
What?
I thought the 30 minutes knock at you was gonna give it away.
Wait. Can you see one more time?
And in an instant, but then you turned around and asked my name, and in an instant, my attitude changed. Swept me off my feet. You were so sweet, full of comedy. You amused me. Gave you my number. Next day, you called, asking if you could see me. So I said, all right, you could stop on by. It gave me butterflies. 30 minutes knock at you. I'm glad to see, but I keep my cool. From day one, I fell in love with you. But now I ask myself, who are you?
Bruh, I don't know.
Bruh, yes, you do.
Is it Keisha Cole?
Yes.
I changed my mind?
No.
Hold on. Oh,
you.
I know this.
Yeah, you close.
Fallen?
No, first album.
Oh, fuck.
Well, we played this all the time in your car. And sung
Over?
It. No.
What's it called?
Me, you, and Keisha.
I don't know.
You changed.
Oh! Fuck! Fuck me! Damn it!
I just knew you were going to get it. 30 minutes knock at you.
No, I don't remember that part. I remember the first part that you were saying. And I was like, I know this song. And I was like, I think it might be a Keisha Cole song.
If I said you changed, you probably would have got it.
Yeah, I probably would have.
But I didn't.
You fucking didn't. And meanwhile, I said, it's me and you.
But I didn't get that part. I didn't get the first part.
Damn it, Gina.
Well, looks like your streak is over.
Oh,
you got
man.
Partial credit. Because you did guess Keisha Cole.
Yeah, can I get an honorable mention or something?
You're 3.5. But let's just say, Thursday, 7/19 is 10 years that our best friend Keisha's been gone.
Rest in peace, Keisha.
Yes, that's why I kind of picked that song too. 'Cause I feel like all of us in that car taking our
Damn, I
fast
should've done-
ass to Arlington.
Bruh, those were the good old days,
It
bruh. When we
was.
didn't have all these goddamn bills and all we had to worry about was
children.
hair, nails, and makeup.
Facts. And working at Tom Thumb. Well, you was a cashier.
And enjoying them little $200 checks.
Girl, taking out, going, getting fourth off, taking day trips to Arlington.
Girl, Parks Mall, here we come.
Okay. What's the zoom in, zoom out?
Girl, what?
Let's get some matching
Underground
baby fat.
Station.
Okay, let's get some matching baby fat shirts from, what was it, Man Alive?
Yes.
In the purse.
Oh, our airbrush t-shirts and trying to plan outfits so we can take pictures.
Girl. Remember we were fruits?
Yes.
What was, you
I
were
was
the cherries.
cherries.
But what was it? What did you have on the back? Miss Cherries or something? It was something.
It was, I actually have the shirt in there in my room.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was airbrushed wife beaters too.
Yeah, they were airbrush white beaters. Who had
What y'all
the
together?
You had the peach.
I had juicy peach, and it said Memphis Princess on the back.
M-Town, stay down. And then Keisha had the apple. Talking about apple bottom.
Miss Apple Bottoms
That girl was gonna ride Nelly until the wheels fell off.
was. I was just like, I get the Band-Aid and everything, but he ain't that cute. But
Nah, bruh. Nelly was fine back then, bruh.
But Nelly was old then too.
So you wouldn't let Nelly hit now?
Nelly to me is like Snoop. Like
Okay, you're really pushing
they
it.
uncles. No.
Like Snoop?
Yeah.
Oh hell no, bruh.
Like they uncles.
Maybe I don't. You know me. I ain't got a problem with a little older man.
I
so.
mean, I don't either, but I just feel like they set in their ways. To me, uncles, like, if you get hit, they're probably like, what you do to get hit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, you got a smart ass mouth. Like, I ain't got time to do dealing with all that shit. Just toxic masculinity. I ain't got time for none of that shit. Like, I
don't see Nelly like that.
I just feel like they do what they do and you're going to just deal with it. I feel like that's what I say about them.
I don't see Nelly that way. It's, crazy enough.
Mm-hmm.
I see Floyd Mayweather like that, but not Nelly.
Well, Floyd Mayweather will actually hit you.
Hell yeah. Nigga hit you with a jab, a left jab, right jab.
A combo. Girl, he hit you harder than them niggas in the ring. You nigga be running the whole time.
Bruh.
Get your workout. He get his workout on you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good on
you're
that.
going to be his practice. Hell nah.
I'm good on that.
All the way good.
So what's
But
another uncle?
who's another uncle? Will Smith?
Yeah, I can't do Will.
Yeah, I can't do Will now. Will, don't get me wrong, bruh.
Will looks good and he's very well taken care of.
I think that Will is starting to look a mess, but
You
maybe
think
that's
so?
just me. Yeah, I feel
I
like
love
he
his
ain't
videos.
aging as good as Jada.
What?
Jada is getting better with time.
Jada got crackhead in her system.
Stop it! That's why she ages so
There's
well.
like kids with crack in their system. Sometimes they have an advantage. They have extra power. They have extra strength. So
You ain't shit.
hers is to look good as she does.
Well, shit, that shit clearly worked, nigga, because Jada looks good. Jada look better than Willow.
You right about that. You right about that.
Jada looks good.
Willow out here starting to age.
I'm telling you. And Jaden, whatever his name is, that nigga looking rough too.
they just look like they've lived a life. Like they look like they've been here before.
For real, twice. Shit.
Twice.
They look a little rough. Jada looks really, really damn good.
And so's her mama.
Hello.
That's that crack.
Will, on the other hand,
Good dope. Straight drop.
Will starting to look like a little yellow raisin.
No,
He look like a golden raisin.
he looks older, but I love watching his videos and stuff.
Oh, I don't even follow him on Instagram, but everybody
either.
talks
I
about
just
how
see him.
amazing his IG is.
But okay, now this is an uncle that I would give it to.
Come on, Uncle.
Denzel.
I don't know. Denzel ain't looking as good as he used to either.
I feel like
His son fine now.
His son is fine as the fuck.
AF.
He is fine. And I used to watch him on- It's the show. He's on Ballers.
Yes.
You watch Ballers?
No, I don't watch Ballers.
Ballers is actually really good. I ain't seen it recently, but he's fine.
Yeah, he fine, bro.
What's his name? I don't know. It don't matter. But yeah, Denzel. I feel like
John Washington or something.
Yeah, I feel like Denzel. All he needs is like some Just for Men, and he looked 20 years younger again. Like when he get the gray hair and stuff. Now the picture of him with that tracksuit on, and that
hello.
Now he definitely looks like an uncle right there. But I'm just thinking about Training Day Denzel.
Training Day Denzel is gone, bruh. He gone.
He can come back as Training Day Denzel.
Nah, fool.
Yeah,
Denzel done aged too much, bro.
Nah, he could be Training Day Denzel again.
Denzel ain't looking as good. I was like, damn, Denzel used to be fine as
He's
fuck.
still fine.
I don't know, bro. It ain't there for me no more.
Okay. Well, episode 50.
Episode 50.
Hey, best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of Hear You Podcast. This is Tam.
And this is B.
You ready to go ahead and get started, bro?
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Hey.
All right. So you ready to go ahead and get started in this week with the shit?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. So let's start off with 100 rounds.
Okay.
Oh, where do we start? Okay. Boosie.
Independent. Ain't that his song?
Yeah, it was him and Webby.
Okay.
Diabetes.
Oh, he do got diabetes.
Real bad.
Type 1 too. Kids. Baby mama. His song.
Yeah. DeAndre Sanders.
Oh, he was with her.
After he got out of jail last time.
And then he posted somebody else talking about you held it down. I can't stand niggas.
Okay, so let's start there, right? Okay, so you guys may or may not have seen that Boosie actually recently posted.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find the exact post, because if I get to trying to paraphrase for a nigga, my paraphrasing ain't gonna be that kind. So let me say this shit here.
Oh
Lord, if I could find it. Basically, Boosie had posted him and I guess one of his ex-girlfriends and was thanking her for being so incredibly loyal to him while he was in prison.
Of course.
Holding it down, POP. And talking about how basically there ain't too many women out here who would hold it down for a nigga that's in jail the way that she did. So whenever I saw the post, if I can find it, this shit be, they be posting so much shit.
Niggas are so tiring.
They're draining.
Very much so. And
I know people say that, we be talking a lot of shit about niggas on here, but I'm just being honest with you.
And I love niggas though.
I love niggas too, but
this nigga,
you can't kill him either. Like, what can you do with him? So this is what Boosie posted, and this picture is clearly old, and Boosie still looks old in it. Thank you for all and everything you did for me when I was away. # my dog for life. He came home. Wait, what? He came home, couldn't keep his word. I'm sorry, Portia Curry. Never missed a beat. Women who did what you did deserve the world. So women who did what she did deserve the world from everybody but you?
But you, pretty much.
So you realize that she was this much of a woman, she was that much of a woman, but you still couldn't do right by her? I'm guessing it says he came home, couldn't keep his word. I'm sorry, Portia Curry. Is that a lyric from one of his songs?
I don't think so. I don't know. You know how long it's been I listened to Boosie?
He put it in quotation marks.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Boosie knows better than this, bro.
Why even post?
What? That's what I said. Why would you leave Portia alone? And the sad thing is, Portia probably got a man.
Yeah.
She probably got a husband, a family, and a dog.
Yeah.
Leave Portia alone.
She didn't get over that heartbreak. Now she was like, well,
and nigga, here you come.
Is there still a chance?
Here you come. But people been probably DM'd her. People done probably texted her and been like, girl, you
Portia,
see Boosie post?
Boosie still love you, girl. That nigga still love you.
And
you
any person
Boosie
that thinks that this is sweet, God bless you.
Girl, because you know it is. You know it is. That's so sweet.
You need help.
That's sweet for...
Who?
That's sweet back in like 06.
Bruh, I don't even know back then.
That's sweet for like, he really like...
That's
we didn't
like
know
a
no
nigga
better.
being like, thank you so much for bending over backwards for me, giving me everything that you have, giving me your kidney, giving me your blood, your sweat, your tears, and the clothes off your back. You're such an amazing person.
And I'm gonna use all that to smile in another bitch face. Yeah, you gave me your teeth out your mouth.
What?
Girl. All right. Besides that,
so it didn't even stop there. Boosie's baby mama, the mama of the little girl that said, told y'all niggas, he coming home today. He coming home today. She went live on Instagram and posted a conversation, the audio from a conversation that her and Boosie were having, in which Boosie proceeded to say, let me just prepare y'all for what this nigga said. Boosie said, in reference to his daughter, I'm taking her out my will and I'm gonna black her fucking eye whenever I see her. And the nigga called her a bitch.
Don't you just love nigga fathers? That's a nigger dad.
Bruh, nigger dad.
Nigger.
Nigger ad.
Nigger addy. I'm just like, wow. What did she do to you for you to say? Like, that's a lot.
Why would you say something like that about your own daughter? And the sad part is that Boosie, 9 times out of 10, like, your problem is not with the little girl. Your problem is with her mama.
I don't think
and you're taking that out on her.
I don't even know how it started, because when she called, the girl was crying.
Yeah, she said something like your daughter crying for you.
And when he was doing all that, she's like, I just said the video said busy. That's all I said. And he was like, I'm taking her out my goddamn. I'm like, wow. Boosie love the kids though, huh?
You got about 12 children, and only God knows what kind of like verbal abuse the other children's mothers are receiving. They probably don't even want to fucking talk to you.
That's what I'm saying.
They probably don't even want to fucking call you. And Boosie, and I think Boosie is just like, any hoes want to check from a nigga. Like, and that's why I be saying, just because a nigga can take care of kids don't mean they need to be having them.
That's true.
Cause Boosie got enough money. That nigga be posting his bed that can hold 11 people in it. What was that video Boosie posted not too long ago where like all his kids were jumping in a swimming pool?
I don't know. I just remember all of them all had jerseys on them, and from the oldest to the youngest.
But you sitting here talking about you gonna black your daughter eye and calling her a bitch, but then you want to post pictures like that.
You call my daughter a bitch? You call my daughter a bitch, nigga? Call my daughter a bitch?
Like,
I'm like, wow, that's a lot.
Nigga, what?
Like, okay, this is just me, but I feel like there's some curse word you should never use towards your kids.
Why? Never.
Like, I would never call my daughter a bitch.
Girl.
And I would never say fuck you to my kids. Like, that's it. I may say ass. I hardly cuss at my kids anyway, because I just feel like
it's a lot.
It's a lot. But I may say ass or damn, but like, bitch, get your, like, I hear people saying it today, bitch, I'm a fuck you up, bitch. Maybe that's a New Orleans thing though, because Super say,
nah, but she ain't never called Trey no bitch.
But he a boy though.
But even her niece Kennedy, you ain't never heard her say that to her either.
Not yet.
Nah, fam.
Maybe that's a New Orleans thing though. I don't know.
But Boosie not even from New Orleans. He from Baton Rouge.
Well, maybe that's a Louisiana thing.
Hell no, my mama from Louisiana and they never called me no bitch.
Never mind. I rest my case. I was trying to throw a bone, but
nah, there's no bone for that, bro. And like the crazy thing is, like we said before, let somebody have been calling that nigga daughter a bitch to him. That nigga would throw his cape on so quick and turn into motherfucking Superman.
The nigga would have the felon would have a gun.
Nigga be ready to kill somebody. Let somebody
have
said that
murder, bang, bang.
What? Let somebody have said that they wanted to black your daughter's eye. Nigga, you would have been ready. Freddy. But since it's coming out your mouth, it's okay, huh?
Prayers for her. Cause I just can't imagine listening to your dad talk to you like that.
But you were over there and you had a viral moment where he coming home today. Yeah, how many times people be told y'all niggas, told y'all niggas. Poor little girl, bro. And then rather than Boosie hopping his ass on the internet and being like, what I said was inappropriate.
I messed up.
I was upset, which it still doesn't make it right. But shit, it's better than what you did. Like, I was upset. I'm sorry.
So, girl, what he do?
This nigga hops on Instagram Live. Which let's just take a step back real quick. Can we acknowledge how much the social media is the devil?
It ain't the devil. It's the people. It brings the devil out of people, though.
It definitely does bring the devil out of people. Can we acknowledge how many problems these blog websites, the Shade Room, Baller Alert, even Gossip in the City that I love so much, the problems that these websites cause, these Instagram pages cause?
They don't cause no problems. When was the last time you seen Drake going off on somebody?
But see, Drake is a different caliber.
When did you ever see Drake? But I'm saying it ain't.
Drake is one of them people that don't say nothing.
It ain't the blog's fault.
No, it's not the blog's fault, but I just be like, people are so willing to post their business on the internet, and for what? They're willing to post it because these people are hoping somebody gonna pick it up.
You think so?
Hell yeah! Look at Rick Ross' baby mama.
Well, yeah.
They be posting this shit. They want somebody to pick this shit up.
Okay, so I almost had a moment today where I almost posted like, but I was like, you know what? I hate when people do that because when you talk about the father of your child, you look crazy.
It's a reflection of you.
You picked them. So I was like, you know what? Let me just not. I'm just keep quiet and cuss them out in my head. But I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm gonna look stupid too. I
completely agree. Like, and then people be posting shit, and then like, you don't feel some type of way like a week later or a few days later, hours later, and you like, fuck. I mean, women posted like, nah, that nigga ain't shit. Fuck that nigga, and you fucking him.
3 hours later. Yeah.
What? Like, nigga, come on.
Pretty much.
That's just, my personal thing.
I think that's a young-minded thing, though.
But old people do it too.
But it's a young-minded thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if I go back and look at my Facebook posts and see the stuff I used to write and stuff, I'm like, oh, Lord. Ooh, child, the ghetto.
Ooh, child, the ghetto.
I'm just like, you know what? Thank God for growth because I would never write half this. I don't even be writing posts on Facebook.
I don't
now
either.
As is.
I used to write posts on Facebook like several times a day. Now, I haven't posted nothing. My memories in a year from now, they're going to be real slim.
Okay. I'm just got to have memories from six years
Hell
from
yeah,
now.
12, 13 years ago.
I mean, just the stuff I'll be writing to you. I'm like, whew, I didn't care about nothing back then.
Hell yeah, ruthless.
But yeah. So what about his live again?
We went off topic. But so Boosie responded to his baby mama and posted a video where he decided to, rather than apologize, he decided to expose her. He starts talking about how was it his homeboy or his cousin?
Him and his homeboy. It doesn't matter.
Him and his homeboy.
Somebody you know.
Talking about how they ran a train on her. And
she asked for it.
She asked for it. Calling her a hoe. Saying, I bet she won't admit to that. Which really, nigga, if she a hoe, then you a hoe. And so is your homeboy.
Okay.
And then you want to talk about her. You want to call her a flipper. Which really, nigga, she may have flipped both of y'all niggas.
Okay.
Because she convinced two head ass niggas to fuck.
The head ass.
And then on top of that, she convinced the richest of the head ass niggas to get pregnant.
To go raw.
So who got flipped?
Okay. And then talked about how she was a thief.
Calling her a thief, talking about she be stealing with her kids, her mama be stealing, the grandmama be stealing, all of them in jail. Boosie, you sitting here trying to expose her, and really you showing that your application process ain't the best, nigga.
Your background checks ain't too lengthy.
Yeah, they not.
You probably just do one reference call. She got a record? No, all right.
Yeah,
bet. Your screening process ain't too bright.
It's not a very lengthy process, my boy.
What do you think Boosie's application would say?
You got AIDS?
You want more kids? You got AIDS. You want more
What's your
kids?
last name? Make sure we ain't kin.
Okay. Now, what's your people name?
Yeah, what's your people name?
You know how to make groceries.
Girl,
And what else would be on the application?
you cook? Boosie look like a nigga that if you give that nigga, you make that nigga some good ass tacos, he gonna be alright.
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta give him tacos with sides though. You can't just give him tacos. You gotta give him the Spanish rice. You gotta give him some corn, some beans.
And you have to get the nigga packets from Taco Bell.
Hell yeah. Hot sauce.
Boosie like he got a cabinet full of packets.
The cabinet full of condiments.
Yeah, cabinet full of condiments, a whole drawer full of them.
Bruh. Boosie out of there, bruh. Boosie is so out of there.
Wow. And then probably spell independent.
Oh, for real. What? And then the last question, you fuck Webby? You fucked anybody from Trill Fam?
Okay.
Boosie is so ridiculous.
No, if so, name who and when. It don't automatically disqualify you. He just...
Or it's gonna be an option to like, you can choose not to answer.
NA. Girl, look, answer applications. Have you ever been arrested before? Or do you have a feeling answering yes will not automatically disqualify you? That's Boosie application. Have you fucked my homeboy? Answering yes will not automatically mean you are not fit to be my baby mama.
Okay, if yes. List the name and the year.
Incidents. Has it been longer than 7 years?
Bruh. Boosie, nigga, what?
All right, Boosie, you doing way too much.
Nigga, what? Boosie?
Pipe down.
Pipe down, nigga.
Like that's very. It made me look at him different. Like
it made me look at him different too.
That's like really. That's bitch ass.
How can you run around talking about you love your kids, but you don't even love your kids enough to talk to them respectfully? You don't even love your kids enough to talk to their mother respectfully.
Okay.
Like that's pure trash.
Listen, Boosie is a type 1 diabetic. The nigga ain't got long.
Girl, shut up.
He don't. And the way you treat people is evidence of that. You hate. Boosie ain't got long. That's all I'm gonna say.
Boosie ain't right. He's not right.
Boosie ain't got long.
And I don't know what's worse. The whole him calling his daughter a bitch. You getting on the internet talking about your baby mama a flipper.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, fam.
All right.
That's definitely not what's up at all.
What's next?
But so we're gonna go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
Can't fix that.
100 rounds.
Okay.
Stevie J.
Stevie.
Strip club.
Bonnie Bella. Bella Bonnie. What's the baby name? What's the baby name? Bonnie Bella?
Bonnie Bella.
Okay.
Bonnie. Guitar.
Bonnie.
All right. So here recently, Stevie J had actually posted and was saying, what did he say to Faith Evans? I love you so much. Or what was it? He said like Faith something. Oh, here you go. He posted, I love you, Faith Renee Jordan. Faith Evans responded, I love you back, Stephen Aaron Jordan.
Wow.
So everybody was like, what the fuck these niggas got going on?
What's going on?
I can't lie. The I love you back sounds so far from being genuine.
I love you back. Nah, I love you too, babe. Or I'm in love with you. I love you back.
I feel like I love you back is what celebrities be saying to like fans.
Yeah, I love you back.
I love you back.
Okay.
I guess. So this was actually shortly after whenever Rick Ross's baby mama was posting talking about how Rick Ross ain't seen his son and nigga ain't paying his child support. You know, blah, 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 blah. This usual. Jocelyn had actually posted and she commented on one of the posts and was like, I ain't seen shit in 4 months.
That's tragic.
Where's my payment? But Jocelyn, I don't know why the hell you counting, bitch. When you met that nigga, he was behind on child support.
Okay.
What the fuck you thought was going to happen? He had your baby.
Pretty.
Put it on my tab. What?
You know. YKTFGO.
You know what the fuck going on? Come on now,
You knew
Jocelyn.
this.
But whatever. So Jocelyn had posted, when they come for you, always go to them. Plus, pay me my child support. Bum. So then Jocelyn posted a screenshot between her and Stevie where he was texting her. It's so funny because she has him saved under asshole.
I didn't even see that.
So this was June 17th at 7:04 p.m. Stevie posted, he wrote Jocelyn, will you marry me?
Wait, what day? When was that?
June 17th.
So yesterday.
No, it's July. That was last month.
Oh, okay, last month. Okay.
So Jocelyn responded, I'm actually trying to marry someone else I really like. I'm sorry. I tried it with you. I'm liking someone else a lot. Stevie responded, cool. Damn. I love you, Jocelyn. You stupid little bitch.
Wow.
Then Jocelyn responded and said, Bonnie Bella is calling. So then Jocelyn actually posted a picture of Bonnie and it said, I simply told Bonnie B to get out of my room yesterday. A really cool guy told me I was to never speak to his kids or Bonnie that way. He does not have any kids, so I'm guessing I will give them to him. But he completely changed me just by telling me that. I would never tell or speak to her that way. I don't know what the fuck Jocelyn's talking about.
Huh? I'm lost.
Whenever I read it, I was like, Jocelyn, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wow. Good drugs.
Maybe if I read it one more time.
Okay.
I simply told Bonnie B to get out of my room yesterday. A really cool guy told me I was to never speak to his kids or Bonnie that way. He does not have any kids, so I'm guessing I will give them to him. But he completely changed me just by telling me that. I would never tell that or speak to her that way.
Maybe you're talking about her new dude.
I guess so. And she said something to Bonnie and he was like, don't talk to her like that. Or my kids. And she's like, oh, you ain't got no kids. So you asking me for kids, nigga?
Okay.
I mean, whatever, I guess. So then TMZ actually reported that Stevie J and Faith Evans got married last night in Las Vegas.
Turn up then.
Yeah. So people are a little skeptical.
Perplexed because they did date and they stopped dating because she was like, we're better friends.
Yes. And then Fee had actually posted that it was rumored that she was dating, that Faith Evans was dating like a football player or something like that just recently. So, they're just basically trying to say that it's a publicity stunt.
That's what it sounds like. You don't really seem genuine.
It really doesn't. And especially with Stevie J, I guess. And then, nigga, you was just talking about, you just texting Jocelyn talking about marriage. Maybe the nigga was high.
Maybe they can do an annulment. Because supposedly it was in their hotel room or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
I smell a special coming out.
It sounds to me like Mona Scott is involved.
You think so?
It definitely sounds like Mona Scott is involved.
The only reason I say no is because there would have been a special if there was a Mona Scott involved. Maybe we'll see it play out.
Maybe the special's coming. Did you see what Pimp C's wife posted? So Pimp C's wife commented on one of the posts about Stevie J and Faith Evans getting married. And she said, congrats to Faith Evans and Stevie J. I guess I'm the last hip-hop widow standing. See, the way I'm built, I can't go from filet mignon to hamburger helper. But good luck with that.
Wow.
I said, Lord.
The shade.
Oh, y'all over here fighting over dead niggas.
Ooh.
Y'all trying to see who the best widow?
Okay. And what does that mean? Not getting remarried?
Is that part of the hip-hop contract?
I married a king, so I can't. Girl, if you don't marry somebody who want to take care of you and them damn kids and live with you being Pimp C's wife forever and go to hell on somewhere.
I'm wondering, I could have sworn Pimp C spent more time in prison than he did free. So,
I mean, I honestly thought Pimp C was a pimp.
If he wasn't a pimp, that nigga sure did talk a good talk.
That I think he was a pimp, to be honest. His vernacular.
I mean, just some of the stuff that Pimp C was talking about. I mean, I don't know, sis, but if it makes you feel good, that's cool.
That's your.
Would it have been better if maybe Faith Evans had married somebody else?
Jay-Z, maybe. But he's
Right, like,
faking,
would that have made a
he
difference?
was Puffy? Like,
I know, I was thinking Diddy too.
I mean, what else is she gonna do? I don't know.
I guess. I
Yeah,
mean,
me too.
whatever.
Well, congrats, newlyweds.
Right.
Goals, shit.
So it didn't stop there.
Oh, shit.
Bruh, this shit is a lot, bruh.
Okay.
So apparently, there's a woman who is currently pregnant right now by Stevie J. Baby due in October.
Oh.
When y'all gonna realize that there's no bag to secure with Stevie J? Go get the bag somewhere else.
I don't
sis.
even think it's the bag though, because remember his what do he call his penis? What do he call it? I don't know, but his sausage leaked online, and it's
Bruh.
like he has a kielbasa.
I don't give a damn. That nigga could pull a dick out that reached his goddamn calves. I know a nigga got 11 kids. Hell,
And behind on child support.
hell
and all
no, hell no. So this,
I mean, I understand it ain't. I
don't get it.
It's just a lot. It's a lot.
So this girl posted. Her name is. Oh, I'm not even gonna put her name out there. She said, "I hope this time it's a real marriage, and since you getting married, I hope Faith can help you on some of these child support debts, because our child will be here in October. And honey, I know this marriage is a scam because you got all types of hoes living with you, and at the real Faith Evans, you ain't the only one, honey. It's sad that you're almost 50 and still getting played like a fiddle.
What?
You done got married to a man that got several baby mamas and like booty.
Huh? Like booty as in.
Yeah, he don't want no pussy.
Oh, she gonna tell us then. If you was confused before, you ain't confused now. Okay.
Biggie is turning over in his grave.
Leave Biggie out of this. Oh yeah,
Biggie is dead
Biggie
and
out of this.
gone.
He's been dead for 20 years.
Biggie was 20-some years old when he died. Biggie been dead 20-some years.
Out of
Leave Biggie alone.
Let him rest.
Let Biggie rest, please.
Let him,
He served his purpose.
yes, just let it go.
Lord.
Okay.
He should be ashamed of you. She didn't stop there.
Oh wow. Oh, it continues.
It continued.
Okay.
She then posted a picture of a rat. It looks like Master Splinter.
We're supposed to be singing about Stevie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bitch ass nigga gonna come to Vegas where me and his unborn ends and still failed to check on his seed. Just like damn Master Splinter rat he is. Okay, girl, how is he supposed to check on the seed that's inside you? Go to the doctor's appointment with you, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
I guess. But she didn't stop there.
Oh, it's okay.
She said, damn, I really got y'all bitches mad. And it's only been 14 minutes. I'm dead as fuck right now. I hope that new marriage can help you gather up the thousands you stole from me, too.
What?
Can't wait to plan Harmony's baby shower. I have
Lord.
time today. Ask me a question.
So did people ask questions?
Let's see here. Yeah, so here's a question. Do you regret having a baby by him? I don't regret anything. She didn't say. She said, I don't regret in anything in life, God's plan. So I'm guessing she meant, I don't regret anything in life, God's plan. Someone said, so how did you meet him? Studio? He wrote me on Instagram. I'm not a groupie studio hoe.
So you're an Instagram DM hoe. Okay.
So you 20 and had sex with a 50-year-old.
Wait.
Yeah, you most definitely wanted his money. LOL, what money?
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Girl, I don't understand you getting on the internet talking about this nigga stole from me. This nigga ain't got no money. I hope she can help you. You got hoes living with you, but you pregnant. Okay, sis. You should have. I wonder how much of this was going on before you reached 20 weeks. How much of this was going on before you realized that I can change this right now?
A lot.
Like, bitch, come on, bro.
Too much. Ooh, that's too much.
It doesn't stop there.
What? No, it stops.
Why haven't Hitman Stevie J acknowledged him? Because he is a coward and know what he did. Now he wants to run. She talked like Jocelyn. How long were you and Stevie, this person says Stevie, in a relationship, if that? On and off 7 months, we started talking distance. Why give her his last name if he's saying he is not the father? He can say what he wants, LOL, but him, me, and God know the truth. What was it really like? What was it like dating Molly Mall? All good vibes. I love him. That's babe. Can we get you on Love and Hip Hop or nah? I would love to see your story. LOL, if you can get me on there.
Okay.
Paternity tests in the future or nah? Yes.
Okay.
It didn't stop there.
No.
Bruh.
I was like, congrats to the newlyweds, and congrats.
I'm about to say congrats to who? And congrats to everybody.
On the new baby. Congrats all around. It's a blessing.
What baby? If this is his baby,
blessings and lessons.
What baby number is this, Stevie?
Oh,
you might need to be like Peter Guns. Didn't Peter Guns go get a vasectomy?
I think he did, supposedly, and then had another baby after that or something like that.
Peter, Stevie, you need a damn vasectomy. Enough is a fucking enough.
Girl, for the most part, niggas don't get vasectomies because they just like, my men have to be viral and virulent and all that stuff. That's how I be feeling, but it probably would be in your favor.
I said niggas love quoting, be fruitful and multiply. Niggas, shut up, okay? Shut up. God didn't say have babies that you ain't taking care of. God didn't say have babies that you ain't seeing. God didn't say have babies that you are not going to be able to emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually support.
Go off then.
God did not say that.
Go off then.
All y'all want to quote is be fruitful and multiply. Where is the rest of the quote?
That's it. That's all they want to say.
Child. So, Stevie J, Faith Evans.
Mm-hmm.
This whole marriage thing, who more washed up? Who won in this situation?
Stevie.
You think? For sure.
Stevie. Face just looked like she reaching for, like she looked desperate.
Does.
I'm just say that she looked desperate. All right.
But
congrats.
Did you hear about what Faith said on Drink Champ?
Yes, I did actually. And I could have.
That's another time they should have left Biggie out of it.
I heard about this at 11:11. I could have gone since 7:18, 11:11 without ever hearing it in my life and been just fine.
Bruh. So yeah, Faith was on Drink Champs with Nori, and I forgot what the other dude's name is.
Drink Champs podcast.
Yeah, I can't remember, but she was on Drink Champs podcast, and she said something along the lines about her eating Biggie ass.
Okay, turn up then.
So hey,
you know I'm down for good ass eating and all that. You know,
Bruh, I don't think you should ever say that again.
I'm just saying I'm down with the expressing yourself sexually.
Hey, get it how you live.
I feel like niggas in that era did a lot of shit like that though. Like I feel like Puffy was probably opening his booty cheeks. I feel.
I'm a firm believer that rich people be getting high.
And just doing whatever.
They be having all kind of freaky ass sex. they be getting drunk. I'm a firm believer.
Turn it up, huh?
So for some reason, I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised if Biggie had a long night of drinking shit. Hypnotic.
I don't even think that. I don't even think that.
So you think Biggie was sober and was like, "Hey, Faith,
Faith, come do that thing you like to do. Come do that.
You know
thing
what I
with
like,
with
Faith?
Your tongue. Hell yeah."
I think Biggie was probably high, drunk, or something.
But I will say, Biggie is a big guy, and he don't look like he wiped too well. So hopefully he had a bath or something before. But I just don't.
Would you have ate Biggie's ass?
What's the next topic? Can we let him rest? Can we let him rest in peace, please?
Would you have ate Biggie's ass?
Can we rest in peace, Biggie?
Would you have ate Biggie's ass?
20 years. What was it? 1998.
Would you have ate Biggie's ass?
Why are you doing this right now?
Okay. Would you eat Fat Joe's ass?
No.
Would you eat Rick Ross' ass?
Probably not.
Is it safe to assume you wouldn't eat Biggie's?
All right. What's next?
So you're just gonna skip over it?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you was down, bro.
I actually like Biggie. I actually, Biggie's my type. That's my type.
So you would eat his ass?
Nigga. It's not about me.
Hey, bruh. Some people like it. I mean,
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
But would you eat his ass?
Are you still on this?
Would you eat Biggie's ass?
Bruh. Are we still on this? The time will run out. What's that battery looking like?
Damn, you right. You right, bro. You right. Okay, so good luck to Mr. and Mrs. Jordan.
Fuck out of here.
Good luck, Bonnie Bella. Good
and
luck to
Bonnie's sibling. Possibly. Allegedly.
Okay. And the next Jordan that's to come. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on over to the last topic.
Okay.
100 rounds.
Okay.
Azalea Banks.
Mermaid.
Chicken.
We talked about this last time. I think we said the same exact thing. Bruja. Name an Azalea Banks songs now.
I don't know any of them. EDM. She does. I know she does EDM music. Oh. I actually listened to an Azalea Banks song before, and it actually wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I actually watched a movie the other day with Azalea Banks in it, and it actually wasn't that bad. Yeah, Jill.
How was her acting skills?
It was what you would expect. Jill Scott was a professor. And she was a freestyle rapper. So I'm like, it was about poetry, but let's continue.
I digress.
It's on Netflix. Straight from Netflix.
So, Azalea Banks has been known for being basically like the ultimate internet troll.
Yeah.
Because her ass be going in. She was just going in on Nicki Minaj. What was that, last week before?
After saying she wouldn't go in on her again.
Yeah, for that little snippet from her bed video where Nicki was like a mermaid, whatever. Because Azalea says she's a mermaid.
Okay. All right. I think Ariel was the first one, but turn up. All right.
So this week, it's actually this past weekend, Azalea Banks made an appearance on MTV's Wildin' Out. The show with Nick Cannon, the show where he was taking a bunch of niggas off of Instagram and had them just going at each other with a bunch of scripted shit.
Instagram taped, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So she was on Wildin' Out, and she said that things kind of went a little left. So she said that she was actually the victim of colorist jokes and that they made her cry on Wildin' Out. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly who she was referring to, but this is what Azalea said. I did Wildin' Out today. There were tons of pre-planned colorist jokes, and of course, Cry Baby cried. She wrote this under a photo of her, and she was actually with Nick Cannon and a few of the other cast members. So she also said, I show up, and some guy who's darker than me starts calling me ugly and being colorist. So Azalea actually did admit that she started crying during the taping of Wildin' Out.
Interesting.
Yeah. So then she continued to say, because Azalea just never stops.
She ain't gonna stop.
So somebody actually commented and said, why didn't you go off? Which we all know Azalea is good
It's
for.
capable of, yeah.
And she said that she wanted to respond, but she was actually concerned that the people from Viacom were going to say something because apparently the people from Viacom were actually there
to watch her or whatever.
So she said she was like, oh, okay, I'm trying to avoid us having an issue with Viacom. But she did also say, Ward of the State clowns with their low scale and highly unimpressive resumes start going off about how beautiful Azalea Banks looks. I've never felt so much hate and rage for anyone else that I did in that moment. I'm wondering who the hell said something. Because all she mentioned was something about somebody being big and black.
And darker than her.
Yeah.
The one, was it the one with the one eye?
Oh, see, I haven't really watched too many episodes of it, I'll be honest.
I like Wildin' Out. But I catch it like when it comes on at night.
Yeah. I mean, I clearly ain't got no cable, so. So she also wrote that she felt persecuted by the jokes, and and that if she had made fun of Nick's lupus, she would be bad guy of the year. Bad guy of the year. So her exact post on her Instagram story was, if I were to make fun of Nick Cannon for having lupus and being weak and sickly, if I made a joke that said he'd be dead by the end of the year, then Azalea Banks is the bad guy, right?
No, Azalea, you'd be doing what the hell the game is about. She is a strange fruit. A strangely indeed. I just don't understand, like, how you that much of a troll and then you on a show about getting trolled and you feeling some type of way.
Girl.
She's weird.
She is weird.
Don't say no but.
No, I do. I'm not going to lie. I think that Azalea is talented, but I think that she blocks her. She's her own ceiling.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Because
She's the Monique.
She's the what?
Monique.
Nah, fam. Nah, I ain't going to go for you calling her Monique.
How
is she her own, Monique her own ceiling?
Because she's burning bridges. In essence.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
Okay. All right.
I just think that Azalea is like someone who she self-sabotages. And she's doing it to herself. And I don't know. So then Nick Cannon actually posted, he screenshotted and wrote, don't you hate it when you create your own storms but forget your umbrella? And then he also, that was after, she had mentioned something about him having lupus. Lord Jesus. And then he said, we are praying for you, Queen. Speedy recovery, #healing. She, #wilding out for real, #karma.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty. The karma one is a little telltale, but okay.
Okay. So then Wendy Williams had actually said something about it and saying that, Azalea was more known for being a troll than her music.
True.
And Azalea decided to post her response. Bruh. Did you see what she said to Wendy?
I did, but I don't remember everything.
Lord Jesus. So this is what she said to Wendy. Oh my gosh, can Wendy Williams have another stroke on TV and finally drop dead? ? I would love to see her die on air.
Wow. Whoa.
Bruh.
I did remember that, but I was just like,
how can you say something like that?
Wow. It just makes the jokes pale in comparison.
How? Like, what? And we all remember whenever Wendy fell out in that Statue of Liberty costume. Like,
is that the stroke she's referring to?
Like, nigga, what? And then now it's really gone left field because now she's bringing Cardi into it.
Huh?
Yeah. So now she's claiming.
Who? Azalea?
Azalea is.
Saying what?
Okay, so she said, ha ha ha. I'm realizing I got set up. The two senior MTV executives were Latina. They had a vengeance with me over the Cardi B shit. That's why I was intentionally told I didn't have to prepare, and they sprung it on me on the day. LOL. All the Wildin' Out girls were backstage fake comforting me. The reason I cried wasn't because my feelings were hurt. I cried because I couldn't say what I wanted to say.
You could have, though. You could have. You could have said whatever you wanted to say.
I would have went up there and started going off on all them niggas.
They talk about how weak Nick's kidneys are. Like, you could have said that.
Like, what? Like, they be talking about Nick Cannon. They be talking about the whole Mariah situation. They be calling him all. They be calling that nigga Nick Cannon up there everything except for broke. Because everybody know that nigga ain't broke. They call him everything else.
Yeah.
They call him whack. Talk about how much of a whack rapper he is. Like, I don't understand how you go on a show where the whole thing is supposed to be about
what you do on a regular for free.
Talking shit about each other, and then you want to get up there and start crying and playing victim. And then you want to get on the internet and start saying all this crazy shit.
Colorists and...
Like, why would you say that Wendy Williams, you want her to... I'm not the biggest fan of Wendy. But why would you sit there and say that you want her to die? Like, why would you say something like that? So she finally ended everything by saying, album is canceled. I need some time to relax and bounce on something. I'll release new music when I feel like it.
Okay, girl.
So is that what all this was for? Was all this the rollout so you could cancel your album? How did we go from Wildin' Out to Wendy to Wildin' Out to colorism to lupus
to crying
to Wendy to Strokes to Cardi to buy album, no album? I just want to know if they're going to release the episode. That's all. And I want to see the full thing. I don't want to see shit that y'all done went back there and chopped and screwed.
You're not going to see that.
And the
I want
crazy
to see
thing,
the episode, though.
I want to see it. The crazy thing was Tokyo. Did you see she did an episode of Wildin' Out over the weekend, too?
I saw that.
I wonder if it's the same episode.
You think so? No,
I mean, don't they usually have an artist and then they have like somebody?
So she supposedly was supposed to only perform, and Lil Uzi Vert was supposed to be the person that was supposed to be on the team. That's what she said. I think Tokyo had her own. I can't wait to see Tokyo.
Tokyo's a different episode.
But I know they're calling her fat.
You know they calling Tokyo fat. You know they making fat jokes, talking about food. They saying all that shit to Tokyo.
And the green hair.
And Tokyo don't give a fuck. Tokyo been knowing she was fat. Tokyo been talking about how much she enjoys her meals on Instagram.
Okay, so
y'all niggas got to find something else. They ain't gonna call her ugly though. Tokyo ain't ugly.
I just don't get the rationale. Like that's what what did you think you were going to? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
God bless her.
I think Azalea needs to do some serious self-evaluating.
I seriously think she is bipolar.
No, there's something wrong.
She's bipolar, manic depressive. Like she needs help and intervention and a seance.
Yeah.
She needs a lot of stuff.
And I'm not going to lie. Her Breakfast Club interview was one of the most interesting interviews I think I have ever seen in my life.
Really?
It was different. And
different good or different bad?
It was almost a little bit of both. Like, I was just like, she's very well spoken. She's extremely intelligent. But at the same time, it's like you can just tell that there's something that's just a little off. And you may not know exactly what it is, but you know it's something.
Something.
It's something. Something ain't right.
Okay.
She's just missing something. But.
Okay. All right.
I guess we're going to see what Wildin' Out, MTV, all them niggas, Nick Cannon, what they decide to do. But I'm interested to see it.
Me dos.
I want to see it. I mean, I watched one episode with Keke Palmer on it. And Keke Palmer got to perform at the end of the show. And I was like, if Keke don't sit her ass down somewhere in these damn white boots, like, bitch, go sit down somewhere. I don't want to hear no damn Keke Palmer song. Oh, yeah, I'm a boss, bitch. Girl, go bye.
I
Bye,
feel like
Keke.
Keke is so weird.
I think Keke wants to be weird. Her Breakfast Club interviews are extremely weird to me, too. And I just be like, I can't even watch them.
I feel like she's a child actor and she grew up, people telling her yes. And like, she just wants to be so, I just feel like she's just a weirdo.
Yeah.
Just a weirdo.
She is.
And you make too much money to have skin that bad. All right. Are you done with yours?
Yeah, that's all I had this weekend with the shits.
Okay. Well, we're going to go from light to dark over here.
Let's get it.
So a lot of, I don't have the exact, articles on everything, but there's a lot of the police being called, right? Hey, let me just start with the light, okay? Let me just start in the middle.
Okay.
So, when was the last time you ate at McDonald's?
What? Last time I what?
Ate at McDonald's.
Oh, man, it's been years. I'm not the right person to ask that. It's been a cool 10.
Would you ever go back for free fries?
Nah, fam.
You wouldn't go for nothing.
I don't want to eat, drink. I won't even take water from McDonald's.
Well, this is where I'll be on Fridays because McDonald's is giving away free fries. If you have the app, use the coupon. You get free medium fries every Friday as long as you buy something worth $1. They also have other app-only deals that they're doing until the end of the year. You can purchase soft drinks with the $1 purchase on Tuesday and Thursdays, and you can get a 20-piece McNugget any day of the week.
Bro, you are not giving a McDonald's update on this damn podcast.
I thought the fries were cool. food. That's all I ate when I was pregnant with Gucci. Like I loved McDonald's fries. So anybody else like fries? Go get your fries on Fries on Friday. Yay.
Friday.
Perfect Friday. Okay. So there is a birth control pill that is very promising. I know we talked about it before, but it's very, very promising. This works almost like it does for women. It stops the testicles from making testosterone as well as sperm. And so once the treatment ends, the body goes back to producing reproductive hormones and fertility remains. But the testosterone doesn't stay in the blood very long, making a single dose less likely to work for contraception. An excess of the hormone can damage the liver. So it's called DMAU. I'm not going through exactly what all that is. But there's... I think men have been wanting a birth control option for the longest.
And now y'all got it. I want to see how many of y'all are going to take it.
Pretty much. Where did it go? Shit. Oh, it's a once daily capsule that safely suppresses that. But let me see some of the side effects. So what do you think some of the side effects are on male birth control?
Oh, Lord. Acne, weight gain.
Ding, 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 ding. Everything that we get to experience, you get to experience
Good.
too.
Welcome.
So a few gained a small amount of weight and saw a drop in their good high-density cholesterol. Low testosterone levels can lead to loss of sex drive and function, but only 8 men reported having a lowered sex drive. Also, I actually found this out from studying this week, that as your testosterone decreases, your testicles atrophy or they get smaller.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so...
There's going to be a lot of small balls.
Small balls.
Can we get something to Boosie?
I'm sure...
Matter of fact, castrate him.
I'm sure Boosie would be the first person in line to try this, honestly. I think as long as he don't have to do nothing permanent, he may do it. I don't know. But niggas like that, you just never know. I feel like niggas like that will get you pregnant on purpose.
For real, for real.
So...
While flipping you.
You said flipping you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see where else we gonna go. Because I have... Okay, so you heard of Permit Patty.
Yeah.
And... CVS Carl and all the other ones. Then we had the pool incident in Memphis where the guy was
with the socks
on, and
they
called the police on him. And then you have the one where they called on the guy in the subway for listening to yoga music. Okay, all these.
Then you start finding these damn people.
Yes, and then the latest one that I've seen is they called on a basketball game where the guy was fouled too hard.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw that?
I saw that. Like, bitch, you're not finna use fucking tax dollars
to come out
to bring police out here because you don't know how to go foul that nigga back.
Okay, if you feeling some type of way,
if you feeling that bad
if
about
you
it,
froggy. But he asked for the front desk and said he couldn't get up, and police. Do you hear the call though? Talking about an assault.
No.
The woman's like, "Yeah, I'd like to report an assault here at the YMCA." And the police came. And fortunately, it was a very nice situation. Shame. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, the police had some goddamn sense because they ended up leaving. And the guy was like, "Have you ever been called for a basketball foul?" I believe that person somebody should have been fined.
Yeah, fine, they asked. Matter of fact, take them to jail. They want somebody to go to jail, don't
let
they?
Them go to jail so bad.
Down.
Yeah, let them go to jail so bad. Okay, so I have a simple diagram of when you should call the police on black people. Are they committing a crime? No. Do not call the fucking cops. Yes. Are you sure? No. Don't call the fucking cops. Positive. What kind of crime? Just being loud? Ask them to keep it down and do not call the fucking cops. Jaywalking, smoking weed, or loitering? Don't call the cops. Arson, rape, or murder? Okay, call the cops.
Thank you.
Let's just follow these protocols from now on and use that, because I feel like white people are so scared of black people and they use police to vilify, and they know that they'll get results. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to say they want somebody to die.
Right.
But you have to realize that people are dying out here. So I don't even think they realize, what if this escalates and someone dies? Because it happens in a lot of situations. And even the one in Chicago, apparently, the newest police shooting where, they drove the police officer away from the scene as soon as it happened, pretty much. And it's conflicting information. He apparently matched the description, which tall black man, medium build. Like that sounds like every nigga I know, pretty much. And it's just conflicting information. Apparently he was running away. Apparently he was walking away. Apparently he was aggressive. Who the fuck knows? We have to see video, but even video is not enough to convict because, you know, Eric Garner's wife just moved into her new home without her wife or without her husband or her daughter. So
look at that. Have you seen Stranger Fruit? The one that's over Mike Brown?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I actually watched it.
It's on Netflix?
No, it's on Stars.
I haven't seen it.
You got to watch it.
Okay.
Like, it's actually crazy. They have no witness statement from the police officer whatsoever. Nothing on record.
What?
Nothing on record. There's a guy that was actually with Mike Brown, which I don't ever remember hearing that he had one of his friends that was with him. I never remember hearing that. But the friend said that him and Mike Brown were actually walking in the street, and the cop pulled up on him and was like, "What are y'all doing in the street?" And he grabbed Mike Brown by the neck. So then the cop was holding Mike with his left arm, and the guy said the cop took his right hand off the steering wheel and used the right hand to pull out the gun. And then he shot Mike.
Wow.
Bruh, you gotta watch it. The shit is crazy. I was like, wait. And there were so many people who had the exact same story, same scenario, seeing the cop with his arm hanging out the window as he shot him. So many people from different angles that saw the exact same thing. But then they're going off of the cop's story and what he said.
Felt threatened,
and yet
life
he
was in
doesn't even
danger.
have a statement.
Imagine that. So we're actually going to get back to, you know, the Americas and United States doing black people wrong in just a little bit. But I don't know if you heard this. So Trump tweeted out last week on breastfeeding and baby formula saying the U.S. strongly supports breastfeeding, but we don't believe women should be denied access to formula. Many women need this option because of malnutrition and poverty.
What?
Now, I'm all for a woman's choice to feed their baby however they choose to. But we know there's evidence that shows babies that live in poverty and are malnutritioned need breast milk and not formula. So they're actually trying to, you know, there was a meeting. They're actually trying to convince the legislation to change the wording to everyone backing breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is the golden standard. You know what I'm saying? You ask any doctor, any pediatrician, unless the mom has some like HIV or something that can pass. Breastfeeding is the standard for feeding a child. So there was actually a national global health meeting in May that was set to approve an unresolved resolution supporting breastfeeding, and he was annoyed. According to the Times, the administration was touting to the interests of baby formula makers and going against decades of public health research, demonstrating that babies who are breastfed have better health and development outcomes than babies who are fed formula. There's also now, I don't know if you heard, infant formula gained at toddlers.
What?
Yes. So
they want toddlers to drink formula?
Yes, they have it. It's called Next Step.
They're delaying. There's something in the formula, y'all. Leave
There's
that shit
something in
alone.
there. So infant formulas are aimed at babies younger than 6 months, are now heavily regulated in many countries, and laws around them have sprung up after millions of babies died in sub-Saharan Africa. Following aggressive marketing campaigns by formula makers like Nestle. The heavily marketing led mothers to give their babies formula powder mixed with contaminated water instead of breast milk. So people see these things talking about, you know, formula's the next best thing to breastfeeding, and it's the same as breastfeeding, and we know it's not. Formula industry is a $70 billion industry. So you think for 1 second that after years of research, y'all just gonna back formula as it being better for malnutrition and kids who are poor?
That's ridiculous.
We know facts show that kids that are breastfed do better in school, have lower incidences of illnesses, have lower incidence of earaches, and overall, it's a.
That's actually sick.
So the World Health Organization and all pediatricians you will even talk to recommend that babies be exclusively breastfed for the first 6 months of life. After that, it suggests about another year and a half of partial breastfeeding along with baby food. So a total of 2 years, niggas.
I never said that there was a time frame. What I said is that whenever your baby starts pulling your titty out themselves in public, it may be time to step back. That's what I said.
I'm going 2 years next time. I don't care what no one says.
Oh, do your thing. I just ain't going out to eat with you.
You'll be there.
Okay.
You'll be there.
You'll see.
Yes, I gotta have a baby and wait 2 years to see first.
You'll see.
Okay. We made it to 20 months.
Barely. It wasn't until somebody mama said something to you was like, let me step back.
I almost said something too. I almost said so. Okay, so continuing, 118 countries voted to enact that bill. The United States was the only country that voted against the code. Can you wonder and figure out why? United States is under some payola from formula companies. Since then, they have failed to adopt international breastfeeding standards around the world. But that's not the bad thing. The bad thing is that Guatemala, I believe, or Ecuador, when they failed, Ecuador was like, no, that's not right. Like, y'all need to do something. Y'all know breastfeeding is best. So the United States turned to threats for Ecuador, according to diplomats and government officials. Ecuador, which they had planned to introduce the measure, was the first to find itself in the crosshairs. The Americans were blunt. If Ecuador refuses to drop the resolution, Washington will release punishing trade measures and withdraw crucial military aid. The Ecuadorian government quickly acquiesced.
Look at the U.S. doing what the U.S. does best.
Bullying, being tyrants, everything else. So as that happened and people saw what happened in Ecuador, all the other countries was like, you know what, nah. we gonna just
Never
be
mind.
easy on that. Yeah. So Latin America, Africa, Uruguay, Mexico, all backed off as well. Guess the only country that was like, no, that is the best.
Russia.
Ding, 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 motherfucker. The only people who got something on us, the only people who have something on us was like, you know what? We ain't scared of y'all.
What's up?
Okay, what you got?
I was just playing.
No, you're right. Russia was the only one was like, no, y'all are wrong. This is best for babies. And we're going to say that.
Look at that.
Bruh. Y'all know I try not to be a breastfeeding Nazi, you know, because if you don't like breastfeeding, don't do it. But
that's kind of ridiculous for you to be saying like formula
better for malnutrition and poverty.
You think formula is better than what my body is going to naturally make,
and I don't have to do anything for it?
You think that's better for my child?
Do y'all
and
know,
I gave birth to this child?
This is just a simple question. How do you make a formula bottle? Do you know?
Water and some powder.
Did you know you're supposed to boil water before you make formula to kill any contaminants that are inside of there? Y'all, listen, there is a recommendation to boil. You have to boil the water to kill any contaminants. Okay? Like, just, y'all, be careful. This nigga specifically said malnutrition and poverty. What he means to say is black people. That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying without saying it.
Yeah, encourage black men, encourage your black women to breastfeed. Black women, do your research and education on breastfeeding. They're trying to take you out bit by bit.
Hell
and
yeah.
they ain't slick.
And then they messing up your children.
And they want to give you medication and put them in jail.
Oh, okay.
But speaking of jails and prisons.
Let's go.
So did you know in Texas, nearly 100 bodies were found at a construction site?
Huh?
100 bodies.
I would sound like Gucci. Huh?
It's black people forced into labor after slavery ended. They have unearthed a massive free/prison burial ground.
Wow.
Yep. So 95 remains. So the first remains were found in Sugar Land in February. And they believe those remains to be the freed black people who were forced to work in convict labor camps. Yeah, this is really finna blow your mind. I read this and I was like, what the? Because I knew some of this stuff already, but I was like, you know what? America really ain't shit.
It ain't shit, bro.
So for centuries they were underground and untouched, but there was one guy who kind of felt like he was a historian and felt like that's kind of where the slave ground or where it would be based on historics. And he was actually a Texas prison guard in the 80s. His name is Reginald Moore, sound like a nigga. So one of his main focuses was getting people to recognize the abuse of Sugar Land, and they called it convict leasing system. So there was actually a contract. I'm gonna get into it. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. So the bodies were each buried in individual wooden caskets. Of those so far, all but one are men. Researchers say they could have been as young as 14 and as old as 70. They were probably buried between 1878 and 1910.
What the fuck?
Researchers can tell that the workers were malnourished or sick and faced huge physical stress when they were alive. That a lot of the evidence were that they were doing very hard labor and that for some began at a young age.
Oh my God.
We can tell from the state of the bone and muscle attachment features that they are heavily built individuals. Some bones were misshapen by the sheer musculature in labor. Moore wasn't the only one shocked to found that discovery. They are now working on that. So ever since the Emancipation Proclamation in 1860, slaves were free. After the Civil War ended in 1865, and slavery was outlawed, the Texas economy dropped into a deep depression. Businesses needed a new form of cheap labor, so they resorted to prisons. The convict leasing system was basically slavery overall again. Prisoners were taken from state prisons and leased to private business people who worked the laborers as hard as they could for the cheapest price. And the less food, water, and shelter these workers got, the less they cost. And so how it all worked, and this is actually, it's called Black Code. So Black men and sometimes women and children were arrested and convicted for crimes enumerated in the Black Code. Criminalizing petty offenses and aimed at keeping free people tied to their former owners and plantations and farms. The most sinister crime was vagrancy, the crime of being unemployed, which brought a large fine that few blacks could afford to pay. Black convicts were released to private companies, typically industries profiting from the untapped natural resources. As many as 20,000 black people were forced into backbreaking labor in coal mines, turpentine factories, and labor camps.
Wow.
So I'm going to just give y'all some of these black codes real quick of what you could have actually gotten a felony for and had to serve 14 to 20 years of hard backbreaking labor.
Ain't much changed.
So this is the outlaw. Race was defined by black. The presence of any amount of black blood made one black. Employment was required of all free men. Violators faced vagrancy. I said it. Vagrancy. I said it right. Vagrancy charges. Freemen could not assemble without the presence of a white person. Freemen were assumed to be agricultural workers, and their duties and hours were tightly regulated. Freemen were not to be taught to read and write. Public facilities were segregated, and violators of those laws were subject to being whipped and branded. So I told y'all it was maybe a couple months, maybe it's like a month ago, a book that I was reading where this man stole a loaf of bread and he didn't have the $5 to pay the fine, and they sentenced him to 14 years in a labor camp. So basically
meanwhile, they can rape, they can pillage, they can steal, they can kill, they can do everything.
Emmett Till's accusers were acquitted.
They can lie.
And then came back and said that they did it. And no double jeopardy. I'm just like, you know what? That is sad because... And it's called convict leasing, but it's basically a slavery.
Slavery. It's
and
another
so
name.
In the Constitution, it even says that slavery was outlawed except in the case of being punishable. So slavery is actually in the Constitution as being, if you're being punished for it.
Then it's okay.
Then
Which
it's
is why
okay.
it's still going on today.
Today. I'm just like, you know what? America ain't ever been shit, ain't gonna be shit. Still never shit.
The ghetto.
The hood. So that's my shit this week. We actually, how are we looking? Can we do our hear you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, so we did get a question this week, actually. And okay, I'll be straight up and to the point. My boyfriend and I have been dating for about a month, and we're both into each other. I can see myself with this man, and I hope he can see himself with me. The thing that is causing a little bump in the road is that when it comes to sex, it's mind-blowing, but I think we're both insecure about what's going on down there. See, I guess you can say I have what they call, what you'd like to call roast beef.
Oh,
and his
Lord.
penis resembles that of a banana or coat hanger. I think when we first gave oral, it was a big turnoff for both of us, but not even till this day have either one of us voiced our concerns over it. It's just weird sucking him off with this thing looking like that. And I'm almost positive he doesn't like all the extra vagina I bring to the table. It's so bad we always have sex with the lights off, and when it's the daytime, we always do doggy style. Am I just over concerned, or in your experience, is that a problem? I don't know how to bring it up, but I know something is up. Help. By the way, I love your podcast. Keep doing what you're doing.
Aw.
Yeah.
You
even gonna answer that?
I think you're thinking too hard.
Yes.
If the sex is mind blowing, that nigga don't give a fuck about them curtains.
He may, but I just feel like
push them to the side. Vaginas are built different.
That's what I'm saying. Like a vagina is like a blueprint. I don't think vaginas are particularly pretty anyway.
They're really not. They're like feet.
What?
Feet aren't pretty. Like, I don't think a vagina is supposed to be pretty. Some of them are fat. Some of them are skinny. Some of them have a little bit of this. Some of them are missing a little bit of that. Like, and you have no control over the way that your vagina is made.
And contrary to popular belief, having multiple sexual partners does not produce beef curtains or stretch you out. Because with that logic, if you have sex with the same person for 300 days, you will be worn out too. So
exactly.
Stop letting men tell you worn out.
This thing is built for tough.
Exactly. You can push out a whole baby and still slide back
Snap
in
back.
it. Okay.
So
right.
fam, like
they're built different. I mean, if he has an issue with that, nigga, I was saying nigga gay, but like who?
I feel like he can't have no issue because he know that his shit look weird.
And dicks look weird too.
Dicks are not pretty.
I mean, I may have seen a couple like pretty in terms of penises, but if you just see a penis walking down the street, you're like, oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck the penis doing?
Or somebody resemble a penis, you're like, that nigga's ugly.
Right.
Oh, dickhead ass. Like, I just feel like genitalia is not...
It's for a purpose.
It's not pretty, and it don't smell like roses and lavender fields. Like...
Nah, not at all.
I think you're overthinking it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Keep the lights on. Or maybe just like maybe just have some foreplay and just like you have one day where you're just like focused on you and him down there, and you know what I'm saying, just like getting to know.
But she'll probably be in her head so much that it won't even be enjoyable.
You think so?
Yeah, he probably needs to be like have a conversation with him and be like, "This is what I'm a little concerned about," and then once he's like, "Oh man, baby, I'm not worried about that,"
then it'll be better. But then my thing is too, like, this can be the first guy you with, because have you always felt like that? Or
that's a good point also. Like, you can't feel like that forever.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day. And I'm pretty sure it's not his first time seeing a vagina like that.
I ain't never seen no beef curtains before.
I mean, but I ain't never really seen no vagina.
I've seen a lot.
If I was like down there eating cat, I probably would have came across one, but I don't eat cat. So...
you only you know what you got.
Yeah, I know what I have. I know I ain't got beef curtains, but I also know that there's women out there that do.
And they're just built the way they are, just like nipples and titties.
I was literally just thinking there's people out here with 3 titties and 3 nipples and all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, and some people have their eyes farther apart, like their ears farther. Like, you can't change it. Now you can. I mean, if it really is that big of a deal, you can change it. You
can go see Dr. Miami.
Yeah, you can go get a.
That's where I seen beef curtains on his Snap. Mm-hmm. And he take all that off.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that important to you.
Yeah.
But what he gonna do about his coat hanger / banana peel penis?
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that one. That's why I'm like, just have a conversation, and then he could be like, "Oh, I'm kind of uncomfortable about my dick."
But I'm not getting. I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out how his look. Banana or coat hanger? I'm not visualizing like a banana, like yellow and long.
I would think a banana would be straight.
But a coat hanger?
Like a coat hanger sounds like it's thin.
It's crooked.
Oh,
crooked. Oh, maybe curved up.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, I enjoy a nice little...
There's nothing wrong with a curved penis.
Obtuse angle.
There is nothing wrong. The right angle, that thing is going to be perfect.
It's going to get sat on.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies. It's gonna get rogue. My license suspended and everything. Like,
girl, shut up.
I just feel like genitalia. We put so much emphasis on how genitalia is supposed to look because of these porn stars that we see and all that stuff. And I'm self-conscious because my thighs are up together, so my thighs are a little black. But
girl,
you know what I'm saying? It ain't never stopped no
they
show.
They still spread. The
fuck? Like butter.
Man, what? This shit still work. This shit still spread.
There's stuff you gonna be subconscious about. But I feel like ain't no real nigga ever stopped because you had a stretch mark, or because you had extra beef curtains, or because you had hair, or you know what I'm saying? Your areolas up. I got orangutan titties, but they still get sucked on.
Girl, shut up.
I mean, you just have to get to a point in your stuff where you just be like, you know what, this is what I got.
This
and this
is
what I'm
I
working
was
with.
given.
Yeah.
I mean,
And this is what I'm working with. And if you're not fucking with it, then fuck you.
because somebody else will.
What did you say next? This one bus next 15,
yeah,
other one
next,
coming
like
or something?
15 minutes.
Something along those lines.
Shit, nigga coming.
Literally and figuratively.
Okay.
It ain't
Get dick everywhere.
dick everywhere. Dick
is not hard to find.
It's not.
And you ain't got to take that nigga on a date or nothing for it either. You ain't got to buy him nothing. You don't have to wine and dine him. You can literally text that nigga and be like, shit, what's up?
You don't have to do that. You can send an emoji.
Yeah.
Eggplant, tongue.
Shit, and drop your location.
Eggplant, tongue, raindrop peach.
And drop that goddamn location.
Yeah.
I bet you see a OTW.
Okay. Bet. That's it. So I hope that helps. I mean, maybe have the conversation with him and let him know what you are feeling
and go from there.
Yeah. Anything it's like
you might be worried about something that doesn't need to be worried about.
Yeah, pretty much. So, and then he might be a hoe ass nigga. Y'all break up. And like,
you like that nigga? Fuck you, pencil dick ass nigga.
Needle dick.
Hell yeah.
All right, hope that helps. So we are still, by the time y'all hearing this, Drink and Drip will be tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
We're picking a contestant today. The winner of the 2 free tickets, sponsored by People Talk Daily. So thank you again for that. I forgot to give a shout out last week to someone just because I'm gonna be completely honest, I couldn't say your name, but I figured it out now.
Aw.
And so we Gucci now. But I lost it again. So. But thank you again for shouting us out. I'll find it eventually.
We'll shout you out on the IG.
Yeah, because I definitely just lost the email again. But definitely thank you again for shouting us out. The tickets are still available for now. Make sure you get your tickets to Drink Drip.
Yes, sir.
July 21st, 1 to 4 at the Artist Studio in Garland. It is BYOB, but we have one free drink for you. DJ KP is playing a fire-ass, bomb-ass game. And bring your good dope with you.
No, don't bring dope.
Dope in the 1970s context. Bring your good dope.
Bring that gas. Do not bring no goddamn dope.
Okay, don't bring no
Shit.
Bring your parents' definition of dope. bring what they call dope.
Yeah.
Bring your good smoke. You know what I'm saying? Smoke out our teacher, Kara. She with the shits. But definitely come out, party with us, say what's up. Because this may be, the last event we do for a little bit. And while we focus on
niggas heard do
taking
some rebranding.
Taking over the goddamn world.
Amen.
Pinky and the Brian head ass.
Head ass.
You fuck up this week?
Nah, I actually didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't fuck up. I'm good so far.
You actually did.
What? What'd I do?
Where's your computer charger?
Oh, that was a change of plans.
Oh, okay.
That I ain't got my laptop charger today.
What percent
And
we on?
11%.
Oh, okay.
Better keep it moving. Did you fuck up?
Nope. I did. I did, but no, I didn't. Where can they find you at? It's Bobby had a baby away. Where can they find you at, Tanner? Tanner, where can they find you at?
You childish. Y'all can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Tana Taught You. That's TANNAH Taught You.
And you can find me at Who Dance Gonna Breeze.
I hate you.
You can find us at Who Hear Your Podcast on social media platforms. Yeah, real talk. Y'all can find me at Who_Breezy, BREEZY on Instagram. Find us at Hear You Podcast on all social media platforms. If you have any questions you want to send us this week, sponsorships, campaigns, just want to shout out, send us an email at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com. And I think that's going to wrap it up, ain't it?
Yep. I think that's all we got this week.
All right.
Hopefully we'll see you niggas tomorrow at Drink and Drip.
Yes.
And
come on
if
out.
not, we will see you niggas next week.
All right.
All right. And as always, shout out to everybody. I had fun. Until next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.